Stephanie Miller is a loser. She may be Jewish, I don't know. Most importantly, she's childless. So what do women do when their maternal instincts are not satiated by a little guy or a gal? They get a dog. They get into politics. Well, why do they get into politics? Because they're looking for babies to adopt. And what do they adopt? The downtrodden, the weak, the sick, the refugees. They see blacks as victims, and we see this when we look at their TV shows. We have a whole thing on Cop Talk this Thursday with these. It'll literally be a black guy taking his daughter to her science class. And the cops pull a gun on him, even though he's a special agent, by the way. So that's the world they live in. They see blacks as doing badly because the world is mean to them. And they want to take them in, take them under their wing. And then when they see a black woman, I mean, most moms want a daughter, at least one. So they have their victim, their baby, their wounded animal. They see blacks as like sick dogs at the pound that are malnourished and just need some more food. That's why they're so adamant about EBT not being touched. They're just hungry. That's another one I saw the other day. It was this black girl. Oh my God, do we have to play this? Yes. Go into Cop Talk. I'm going to cannibalize Cop Talk for a second here. I love looking at these shows because you get to see inside a woman's brain. And it is a crazy place to be, man. So this is under woman porn and rich white kid, racist cops. Oh, yeah. Just look at Chicago PD. This is typical of these shows that only women watch. And it shows where their brains are at.
Arrested. All right, how about I take that bet, sir? You said she was on.
I don't know. Look at her. She's a crackhead. Figured she might have a weapon. I caught her trying to put this under her coat.
I'm not a drug addict. I just wanted to make my boy a sandwich.
How much is the bread?
$1.50.
How about we let it slide? Have her work it off helping you.
This junkie tried to rip me off. Do your job and lock her up, or I'm gonna call some real police.
You want the real police? Okay, now you've got them. Do all those licenses look up to date? Cigarettes, dairy, produce?
Step aside for a second, sir. Let me check this out.
Hey, I pay my taxes. It pays your salary. She's the one who broke the law.
Are those rat turds?
That's a definite violation.
Just get her out of here.
Yeah, all right.
Here you go.
Wait.
My bad. We're so screwed.
Lance gonna freak. I got a better idea.
You're gonna give me 2 days on this, Alwar.
Thinking a lot sooner, like by the end of this shit.
Brother, you came here for the same day service. $500 cash and no deal.
I don't have $250.
Get on the horn and bar with them.
And you the one that bought the bread for Sandra over at the A1? It's my homie's sister.
Okay, I'm lost.
Man. You know,
Stop
lost
it.
a job last year.
Looks like these cops are just constantly breaking the law. So you get robbed, and because it didn't look like they paid for that lunch meat.
I think that one of the cops put money down on the table as they left.
Did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
He's
I
a good,
missed that part.
great guy. Great guy.
Anyway, that's a broad's brain.
Hi, this is Anthony Cumia,
Hello, I'm Gavin McInnes.
and together we're Compound Censored.
And we would like you to subscribe with this deal using this promo code right below me right now.
Do it, because it's very entertaining.
And it's just not the case. So this woman, Stephanie Miller, is a perfect example of this. She's 60 now. I think she dated Weird Al Yankovic, but no one wanted to fuck her. She refused a bunch of marriage proposals. And
She was
now
on like Air America Radio, I think.
yeah, hyper liberal. And she sees Jasmine Crockett walk in and she kisses her fucking feet. Can you imagine if Stephanie Miller walked into a Jasmine Crockett's office and Jasmine dropped to her knees and began kissing her feet? Look how much Jasmine loves this too. She spent probably 3,000 taxpayer dollars on her hair. And there she is getting worshipped as they all laugh hysterically. What's going on with the black dude in the background? He's like, these fucking white people, man.
Definitely security for.
He's actually worried about white people. He's like, damn, I used to hate them, but they gone too far hating themselves. They picked up the slack. What the fuck? I can't wait to tell the guys about this. He's the only one not smiling. Jasmine, of course, loves it because she sees herself as the second coming of Christ, so this is normal. She actually thinks she's being benevolent by going, get up, get up. You don't have to kiss my feet. I'm just the greatest. What does she say there? Stephanie Miller quickly
yeah.
owned it. She's like, yes, I kissed her feet. I worship the ground she walks on. You mean the stolen land she walks on? Why, yes, I did kiss the sneakers of Jasmine for US, and I do worship the ground she walks on, and she was lovely about it. Lauren Chen goes, is this a fetish? Yes, it is in a way.
Yep.
But this is what childless women do. They fucking adopt. And if I was a black, I'd be pretty insulted that I'm seen as this wayward lost puppy who needs to be adopted and taken in. All right, second racism thing.
There's video of the thing if you want to see.
Of the kiss? Oh, there's her talking about
talking about it. Okay.
it. Yeah, but play it.
Can you confirm that I just kissed your sneakers? This is true. She's on camera saying she'll do the radio. I am. We're doing it. Future senator of the great state of Texas. I'm gonna miss Ted Cruz so much. He's so likable. Oh my God.
Sheesh.
What is the policy of Ted Cruz's that you hate the most? You say he's very unlikable. Okay. I won't be having him over for dinner then. But as far as policies go, Stephanie, what sticks out like a sore thumb when Ted does his business? You have no fucking idea because you're just playing house. Jasmine Crockett is your easy bake fucking oven. It's all Barbie dolls. It's all playing house. None of it is real. And the worst case scenario is they become teachers and they brainwash our kids. And now our children, our students are fucking, I'll cut it off after this, but the hatred they feel for Charlie Kirk. Well, we know it's based on myths. Like when Joy Reid says that she wouldn't be where she is without affirmative action, what you're saying is black women don't have the cognitive ability to do the job. They cut out the first part and just leave black women don't have the cognitive ability to do the job. No one looks into that and they go, okay, Charlie Kirk was popular because he said black women are retarded. That's where they're at, which is ironic because that's fucking retarded to believe. If I heard that about anyone, I'd be like, yeah, let me look that up. That doesn't sound quite right. So when they see someone wearing a Freedom shirt at Berkeley, supporting Turning Point, I guess, was doing a show at Berkeley. I guess it would be J.D. Vance taking over for Kirk. I don't know why you bother, guys. Like, why don't you go to Harlem and try to sell country music records while you're at it? Nothing's going to change. Fuck them. Fuck the left. But anyway, this is what happens when you try to sell them Freedom shirts. Really bothers me, by the way, how he has a medium Freedom shirt over a large blue T-shirt. Nazis go home. Look, this guy's blowing weed on him or cigarette smoke. What is that?
Fuck you, fascist! Fuck you, fascist! Chingala migra!
What's that? Chigana migra? Something migrant?
Spanish, I think.
Thanks, Shah.
Chinga.
We were all migrants, maybe?
Chinga is like fuck.
Fuck you, fascist! Fuck you, fascist! Fuck you, fascist! Fuck you, fascist! Chingala migra!
Migra is fascist?
Probably.
Migra!
Look at this smoking thing. I've never seen cigarette smoke as a weapon before.
Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE!
Fuck ICE. They have such a large net, don't they? Fuck fascists.
Oh, they're saying, yeah, migra is immigration authorities.
Oh, okay.
Fuck ICE.
So fuck immigration authorities in both countries, I guess.
First speech of the night.
And then Christians are fascists. Now, just to play devil's advocate here, what did you think was going to happen, buddy? Like, why don't you go to East New York with a sign that says, get a job? Welfare's for losers.
Hello. I first want to thank all of you all for coming out here. And I do
You know
want
what?
to pay
Stop.
attention to our
Isn't it
comrades.
interesting how some of the shittiest things said in America all sound like this? Whether it's a COVID mask or a kafaya or an Antifa balaclava or just the shiesty that the black kids wear. This is the common language of the piece of shit. And it's ironic, again, because you're muffling yourself. You're stifling your own speech. Trippy, man.
Here, they have a point. It is our job as students to be educators within the student movement.
Wait, stop. No, it's not. It's your job as a student to become educated. It's the opposite of your job. You're the educatee, not the educator. Not that
It is
they're
not
getting
enough
educated.
to say fuck fascism when we don't tell why we mean it.
Well, stop. See that little midge? He just grabbed all the shirts and threw them, and then he immediately scampers away. They're like rats.
Okay, this is it.
Guys, that's exactly what they want. That's exactly.
So they just start beating on the guy. It's okay to punch Nazis. So I guess he stole a shirt. The dude who's there in the freedom shirt, he won't let that guy go. So maybe the guy grabbed a t-shirt and ran. Look, he just won't. Yeah, that's what it is. He probably has a balled up shirt and he won't give it back. He is bleeding. He leaking, as they say.
What happened, white boy? Hey, white boy, what the fuck happened?
That's what I wanted you to see. Hey, white boy, what the fuck happened? Look how white that guy's skin is. And you know that he passes for white in all sort of white contexts. He's probably Chilean, so one of these rich Chileans whose mother never changed his diaper. He grew up with nannies. He's never done the laundry once, but now he's here and he's calling everyone white boy.
Hey, white boy, you learned your lesson?
Anyway, you leaking, white boy.
I got a message from somebody that says they know this guy. He'd come on the show if you want to interview him.
Oh, cool. Like right now you got that?
I got it earlier this morning. I didn't know what he was talking about, but now I know.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to talk to him.
All right, I'll follow up on that then.
I thought this is a great comment I read. UC Berkeley, that's where they are, the birthplace of the free speech movement in '64, where students once risked arrest and expulsion to champion the unfiltered exchange of ideas. Today witnesses its own progeny, supposedly an enlightened heirs to that legacy, descending into mob barbarism. A man minding his business with nothing more provocative than some shirts that pricked their delicate sensibilities has his property hurled and stolen and his body battered by fists, all while the rise of the tolerant chorus stands idle, phones aloft like modern-day Roman thumbs, capturing the savagery for likes and shares. This isn't activism, it's the grotesque de-evolution of a once noble cause into petty thuggery, a betrayal of the very principles Mario Savio thundered from Sproul Hall's steps, that ideas, no matter how odious, must be met with more speech, not shattered jaws and scattered merchandise. The so-called progressive left, draped in its tattered cloak of Berkeley's storied tolerance, reveals its true colors here. Not vibrant, but the dull gray of hypocrisy. Can't handle a viewpoint that doesn't echo your echo chamber? Resort to violence. Then virtue signal from the sidelines. It's pathetic. A stain on an institution that should be a beacon, not a bunker. I thought Anthony was talking about that with like Nick and me and other people and Alex Jones, where they say, you know, like when I did that 10 Things I Hate About the Jews, it was obviously a satirical thing about Jews and Christians coming together. It was a funny little video that everyone took totally literally. Basically, good satire tricks people at first. It pulls you in, like Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal. What was that, 300 years ago, where he suggested that the Irish Catholics start eating their young to help the Irish population cull and be fed. But what these colorless turds do is they take all of your hyperbole, your incendiary, your satire, and they hurl it against you and take it totally literally because there's a massive demand for assholes, evil fascists, and they don't exist. So they take your jokes and make it real. And then they say you're hiding behind jokes. And to them, I say, fuck you. You're trying to take away the color in my speech. You're trying to make everything gray. You go to a punk rock show in 2025 and every single person on that stage feels exactly the same about everything. And so does the entire audience. Every indie rock show, every single person in the audience hates Tommy Robinson and Charlie Kirk. And so does everyone on stage. And all those guys want to do, well, Charlie Kirk wanted to preserve Christianity and Tommy Robinson doesn't want kids getting raped. But they're patriotic, so they're fascist, so fuck them. That is communism. That's gray. That's depressing. And I'm not going to comply. I'm not going to change my words so that no matter what clipping you do, no matter how much context is removed, I can't be misquoted. I can't be misheard. Because there's no end to that. Look at the Charlie Kirk thing. He says to Michelle Obama and Joy, what's her name? Reed, both admitted that they only got where they are because of affirmative action. He said, what you're saying is, and then said the odious thing about black women and cognizance. They clipped out the first. So even a guy who never swore once, Mr. Clean Pants, Charlie Kirk, goody two-shoes, and they still eviscerate his verbiage and come up with some new kidnapping note with cutout letters to make him say something he didn't say. So no, I'm not changing my speech for you. I'm not complying. I will not comply. And with that being said, after breaking many YouTube rules, I'm going to go behind the paywall now, and I won't see you for free until Monday. Just to prove that this is Tuesday, here's today's paper. Chuck Schumer is toast, and so is the coach of the Giants, both blue. Yeah, so that's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. Get fired, get in trouble, be brave, and never stop fighting. That's all?
Right. Yep.
Oh, this is fucking great. So what's his name? Tyler Oliveira?
Yep.
He was out and about, and some white kid yells, fuck white people. Just like the guy that was saying, you bleeding, white boy? What happened, white boy? It's like everyone has hate in them. I said this last week. And they should be released equally. All the valves, your hate valves, should be released equally all over your body. But there's just one hate valve, and it's white males. So it all comes shooting out of that one hole. Psst, like fucking crazy. So let's check it on this guy.
What number is it?
2-2?
2-2. Okay.
If I don't say the number, it's always the next one.
There we go.
I love that he caught this guy.
He's running. There he is. He's running away. What's going on? You got a problem with us live streaming or what?
I mean,
Again,
say where you're from.
this is the voice of
You're a
the
white person.
unspeakably
Y'all want to pay
stupid.
the stolen land tax?
You're white as well, dude. I don't know what you're trying to say.
And you're whiter than him, Ability.
You're white as well. I don't understand where you're coming from.
Because you got to take accountability for it. Accountability for what? Systemic problems. Because this right here, you're occupying indigenous land here. You're occupying space that isn't here.
Wait, so
but I can
What
say the
tribe?
exact same thing to you.
You can. And you should.
And you're occupying this
and
space.
we should. We should be calling out people. Honestly, he
Who
and I
is
deserve
we?
to be robbed.
Who's we?
You say we deserve to be robbed.
Yeah.
Okay, take his iPhone. Take it.
Give me on it. Give me it.
Take it.
I use it for initial aid.
Give me it.
You want to help my
Stop.
initial aid?
Is that fucking great? We should be robbed. Okay, I'm going to take your phone. Well, hold on. I don't use this phone for me. I use it to help people of color. I use it for mutual aid. So you'd be hurting people of color if you stole my phone. Okay, how about your wallet? No, I use that to give money to the poor.
Give me it. Give me it.
Do you want to? Okay.
Give me it.
Do you want to
Take his iPhone. Take his iPhone.
You just said you didn't want it.
Dude,
Give me it.
I use this to help people.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You want to go
Who do you
talk
help?
to Rhonda?
Who do you help?
I help Rhonda. I help my friend Corey.
You said
I help
you
my
deserve to be
friend
robbed,
Omar.
though.
I help
I
Rhonda. I
so
help
many
my friend
people that
Corey.
need
You know what that reeks of?
Because that-
OnlyFans.
That's the way that I connect with people.
They need this.
I do as much as I can.
But no, you just said you deserve to be
No,
robbed.
it seems like
you need this.
He needs a phone. He needs a phone. Help him out. He needs a phone.
I need a $30 phone.
You want this phone? Come get it. Come get it.
He said he deserves to be robbed.
Do you know what Kofi is?
Come get it.
We can do that.
Come get it.
We can do that.
Look, now they'll
we
take
can
the
do
phone.
Kofi. We can
get
do
it.
Kofi. I use this for crowdfunding.
No, you said you deserve to be robbed, though.
I use this for
Break this
mutual
bitch
aid.
in my
Isn't
hand.
this?
And
See,
you'll be
I tweeted this, but I saw some guy saying that the reason you don't have a right-wing Charlie Kirk is their ideas collapse instantaneously. And the guy was a lefty who was pointing it out, and he didn't agree with that. He said it's because the right has so much volume. So when you bring up something, we bombard them with volume. We've got Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro and Nick Fuentes and a whole range of people with a million things to say. But it's like, why? Are we just blabbermouths? No, it's because the truth runs marathons when lies run sprints. Your ideas don't stand up to any kind of scrutiny, which is why you don't have the courage of your convictions, which is why you hide your face with a mask, which is why you ran away when this guy just wanted to ask you questions. Like, look how quickly their entire value system collapses in on itself.
Free my friend Corey.
How?
My friend Corey needs resources.
Okay.
My friend
How are you
Corey.
helping your friend
That might
Corey
be
so
today's
far if
episode.
she doesn't have those resources?
Because I give them to her.
Where's my $30?
As well as several other
Giving it to
people.
her and actually allowing her to
So you
have
said- you said-
the
you said you
choices
wanna
of
help
This guy
me?
said he deserves to be robbed. I don't want him to be robbed. We're not going to let these kids rob him.
different things.
But see what happens when he says, I deserve to be robbed, and then he gets robbed. See what happens? He doesn't want to get robbed because nobody wants to get robbed. No one deserves to get robbed.
You should.
This guy's a lunatic.
Huh?
You should be.
Should be what?
You should be upset with people like me.
I am. That's why I'm finna rob you, dumbass. The fuck?
Why?
Huh?
I mean,
Why?
you
Because
you
you're
can't-
on indigenous land, not your
Yeah.
land. My people's land. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I can do whatever the fuck I please on my land. Now give me the phone.
I need it to help people.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I got 10. I got $10.
Give me $10.
Man, I know you got more than $30. Show me your wallet. I bet you got $30.
Go to the bank. Go to.
Not what?
Wait, we still getting the phone. Let me get the phone.
And you see this, people? You see how the cycle works? I said I wouldn't take the phone. My little nigga, on the other hand, I didn't say nothing about them.
He said he deserves to get robbed.
Yeah, he did.
That guy seems funny. That black guy. Here's the same thing again, but adult version. And this guy, he is deeply inspired by all blacks. You know, he means like John Coltrane and Bob Marley, by the way. Musicians. Maybe a couple athletes like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But he goes, I look up to blacks and my kids want to be like them. Oh, Jesse Peterson goes, okay, Dave would. And he can't name one. You know why? There's too many to name.
How's that?
Oh, well, I disagree with that presumption too. I mean, I think some of our heroes and some of the people we look up to the most and want our kids to be like are black. And
like who?
I mean, so many.
Name one.
I could name dozens. I wouldn't want to leave anybody out.
Richie Torres.
Who?
Richie Torres is a good start.
Yeah, among 50, 100 others. I mean, there's so many that we want our kids to be like. And I mean, these are people we know and people that we know of, and some of the people we admire the most, and admire to the point that we want our kids to emulate them.
But why is it not
Who's
known
Richie Torres?
that Richard Torres, whomever you mentioned, that blacks have not done anything? It's not anywhere out there. You can't find it. That they have not done anything overall to enhance society, but only destroy it.
It's a representative.
Well, again,
New
I just
York.
disagree with that presumption.
Yes, Erica?
He's some random
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
So
rep
you guys are not
in New
aware
York
of it
State.
or what?
Well, we just disagree with the assumption.
But not that it's not true, you just disagree.
Well, we disagree because we think it's not true.
Oh, when I was growing up, Christians and Jews were one. The Christian knew that if it wasn't for Judaism, there would be no Christianity. So there was a lot of love and respect, for the most part, when I was growing up, between the Christians and the Jews. But nowadays, that has changed, where not all, of course, not all, but the Christians are hating the Jews, and the Jews and the Christians are fighting. Why is that? What
self-hatred.
changed?
About the well, I mean, I would just say that some of our closest friends, and again, people we look up to the most, are Christians. Some are Jews, and
shut up.
And,
God, that guy has nothing to offer. He's hawking a book there. Can you imagine how bland that book is? God damn. Here's Liam roasting some. Oh, so we had Liam Tufts. This exact same worship of the downtrodden is a problem all over the Western world. And for some reason, they don't choose the downtrodden whites, like even Ukrainians, but South Africans, fuck them all. They have to be brown. So they invite in the worst of the turd world. And Liam Tufts, you've probably seen this clip, it's going around, talks to one of the guys that supports this. Now, he uses the analogy, what if they raped your daughter, which I think is kind of cheap. But I'm surprised this guy talks to him. This is why they say don't talk to right-wing journalists, because we're going to see what a fucking idiot you are.
You do if one of these migrant men raped your child? Would you change your stance? So we're in Crowborough. There's going to be at least 600 unvetted migrant men. You're here counter-protesting against them. Tell me why.
Well, they're refugees.
Are they?
Yes.
Can you define refugee for me?
Well, they fled their country, probably...
Probably, or do you know for sure?
Well, do you know for sure?
Yes.
I don't think you do.
No, I do.
They've had their houses bombed, families murdered. They've crossed
See,
the
have you
channel
noticed, by the way, these lefties haven't confirmed anything. Liam knows for a fact where they're from and how many countries they've been through to get to Britain. He's aware of the scam. He knows what they get up to. He knows some of them personally. He's been involved with this invasion of Britain for about a decade now. And this guy, he just knows these motherhood statements, these platitudes. Well, I reckon that to come here, they must be fleeing something that's worse. Okay, well, the world's worse than the first world. That's why there's 3 worlds. The 2 and the 3 want to become the 1. And the answer's no.
Fucking rubber dinghy.
Is that from?
How scary is that?
Is that from France? They've crossed the channel.
Yes, it will have been from France.
Is there a war going on in France?
No, there's not a war going on in France.
So why didn't they stay
there? Why are they
there?
coming here if there's no war in France?
I don't know, but they're here now.
Do you know the difference between a refugee, like fleeing a war-torn country, and an economical migrant that hasn't been documented or no back checks? Do you know the difference?
Of course I do, yes.
You think these are refugees that are being housed here?
I would think the majority probably are.
Do you know how many countries they've had to bypass to get here and land in a small town like Crowborough?
Yeah.
How many?
Loads.
Were those countries they bypassed safe?
Possibly.
We've had the sexual assault of a 14-year-old girl from an illegal migrant.
Right.
We've also had an innocent man murdered by an Afghan migrant who come over here
Couple weeks
illegally.
ago.
What would it take for you to think, actually, I don't want these unvetted men here?
I mean, there are offenders in every society. Are you saying that
There's offenders in every society.
None of them's ever committed an offence?
I doubt there's many murderers or
It's called a
rapists
disproportionate
amongst that crowd.
number.
Have you got children?
I've got children.
What would you do if one of these migrant men raped your child? Would you change your stance?
That's a bit of a silly question.
Oh, no. It's far from a silly question. If one of those migrant men in that army barracks raped your child, would you change your stance? Be honest, sir.
Well, I wouldn't blame the fact that they're a refugee, that they raped my child.
He's not a refugee. He's an illegal migrant that's come to the country for economical gain, and he's raped your child. Would you change your stance then?
No, I wouldn't politicise it.
Wow. We're talking about your child being raped, and
believe
you're
him.
kind of making excuses for them. 600 illegal migrant men are being housed in that army barracks. Let's just say one of them is a rapist. Are you willing to take the risk?
This is all purely hypothetical, you know.
Well, answer it hypothetically then. Would you take the risk knowing that one of those 600 men was a rapist
And
that
I
could rape your
guarantee you,
child?
if his
Yes
daughter
or
was
no?
murdered, he would get on a pedestal and talk about unity and how this shouldn't be politicized and we have to use this moment to come together. I don't want my daughter's death to be about hate.
Yes or no?
How many
Yes or no?
sexual offenders live in Crowborough?
You're part of the problem, mate. Would you risk a rapist living in your community if you knew that the chances are high that one of them is a rapist?
What, is he a historical rapist or a potential rapist?
He's just raped your daughter in front of you.
Well, then
will you object to refugees then?
No,
refugees.
Okay, we get it.
To him.
So, if you enjoyed that clip,
Then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.